In today's video, I am going to be looking at LeBron James in one of his most recent games and how he's able to dominate in the NBA. He is one of the best players of all time. I'm not saying the best, but one of the best of all time. So let's get down, let's check him out. And if you want to be able to shoot the basketball from further away, make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below. Now let's get down, let's check out LeBron. Okay, so in this first play, what we're going to see is a horns play. We're going to have two guys in the high post and two guys in the corner with your point guard at the point. What we're going to have at this time is we're going to have LeBron. He's going to be setting a screen for the point guard, and then he's going to be rolling towards the basket. We're going to then have a pass over to the other high post player, being Anthony Davis, and Davis is going to be looking at LeBron to have him basically post up his man. However, at this point, what is LeBron doing to be able to be so dominant? Well, first off, when he's posting up his man, he's got one arm holding that man back. He's got a nice wide base with his foot or feet, and then he has one hand that is up asking for the ball. This is how you post up in basketball, and pretty much anybody at any age needs to be able to do this. He gets that ball, he receives it with that right hand, the hand that's furthest away from his defender. At this time, he's able to roll off. Now, he's essentially sealed his man behind him. This man is going to be unable to do anything. By simply posting up, sealing your man as LeBron has done, this allows him to be able to get a left-hand layup. He was able to get his body between the ball and the man, which then creates a wall that the defender cannot go over top, and that allows him to make that basket. So use your body in game as a defender from getting blocked. LeBron is also a pretty good passer, and what allows him to score is his passing ability. So right here, he faked a pass in, which drew in this player to defend Anthony Davis, leaving a player wide open in the corner. This later on got LeBron an easy assist from that player who he passed to. By being able to pass that ball, you are now keeping the defense honest. If you're always going to be attacking the paint, they're just going to pack the paint, make it unable for you to drive, and then you're not going to be able to score. But by passing the ball, this allows you to be able to score yourself. Now, this is actually a play that I run with my U12s. It's just a simple screen up top, you pull off, and if you're open, you take the three. Now, why is this so important? Well, same as my player, Keneal, who's on my U12 team, he can get to the rim at will, just like LeBron. And if you're always attacking the rim, well, this guy's going to cheat underneath the screen. People are going to start packing the paint and making it unable for you to get down low. So by being able to stretch out to the three-point line, as we see LeBron do right here, this allows him to stretch that defense out to guard him so that he has easier attacking lanes later on in the game. We can actually see this work in motion right here. We have a man who is, of course, playing one pass away because LeBron is one pass away. He's playing help defense. Now, when LeBron gets that ball, what happens? Well, he gets the ball on the backdoor cut. He's smart. He reads his defender before he receives the pass. He noticed at this point that this man is, of course, guarding just a bit too high. It's creating an open lane right here. With this man playing tight on this far side, the ball side defender is in help, which should not be the case. That's a massive mistake on the defense. And what's he going to do? He's stuck in a bad position. Does he guard that cut, or does he guard this man who's probably going to lift up? Either way, this man is going to be looking to pass in one of those two spots. So if we actually watch what happens, LeBron cuts back door, he receives that pass, the man who was guarding the low post player drops off, and now he's in basically panic mode. LeBron James is always going to be able to finish with contact, and that allows for an easy 2 points. Anytime you see defensive mistakes like this, being a smart player, you can then attack that defense and make it look super easy for you to score. Now, LeBron comes off of a pin down screen here and goes into a dribble handoff. When he goes into that dribble handoff, what does he look to do? Well, of course, he's looking over his shoulder. We're going to go a little bit ahead right here, right there. He looked over his shoulder as soon as he was going around that screen. He noticed that his man was going over top of the screen. Of course, Davis is going to roll towards the rim. Now, when this happens, he knows he needs to attack the basket, but needs to make contact with this man so that now he can create space between himself and his defender. By making contact first as the offensive player, you're going to have the advantage. He does that right here, and then he's able to get off that that contested shot and gets that foul. Now, I'm not saying to do this because this could be an offensive foul for youth coaches or youth players or youth referees, but LeBron right there leads with his elbow going up. That clears out the space. Obviously, nobody wants to get elbowed in the face, but this is one way that you can create space and then get foul calls for you, but it is a dangerous play and you may get an offensive charge. It's hard to see here because it goes blurry, but what I would suggest is getting your arm into the armpit right there of that defender. Because his arm is down, what you're going to be doing is gaining the foul, but by getting right into that armpit, it's going to then easily remove that arm from the situation, and that's going to 100% be a foul, and it's not going to be an offensive foul on you. That way, you're not throwing your elbows, potentially giving this man a concussion, and instead, you are removing the arm and getting the foul call. That would be a much more ethical way of attacking this defender. Now here, when LeBron gets that ball, he's already in attack mode. He's already going at pretty much full speed, and there's a massive gap right there that he needs to be able to attack. And then in his mind, he should be thinking, okay, well, if I attack this gap, if these guys don't close, then I can score. But if they do close, I've got two options I can pass to, and he should be already thinking that at this point. When he attacks, he splits that gap, and then these guys didn't close, which means that he needs to be able to score in this situation, and that's exactly what he did. It's called reading defenders, and as soon as you're able to read defenders in a game, you're going to have a much easier time trying to score, no matter your age and skill level. I hope that these clips and these tips help you become a better basketball player. Make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below if you're looking to shoot the basketball from further away, and I'll see you guys again in my next video.